Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some fragrances that are perfect for the upcoming months of autumn or fall. As I've said it before, that fall, winter, and by that I mean colder months are my favorite part of the year, and cold weather is where I thrive. It's when and where my soul literally blooms. I'm so excited to be sharing some beautiful designer scents in my collection that are perfect for the months of autumn. They have the perfect amount of warmth and depth. So without any further ado, let's begin. So I'd like to start today's list with L'Homme IDÉAL. It's the Parfum version by Guerlain. It's finally time to give this fragrance somewhere. I got it earlier this year when it came out. I love it and also did a separate review on this. If you haven't watched it, please do go check it out. I'll link it in the description box below. So this fragrance smells exactly like the beautiful ambery golden color of the juice here. It's a rich, ambery, boozy, almondy, slightly biscuity and beautifully leathery fragrance with amaretto, patchouli, leather and musk. It opens deep and warm and boozy with the amaretto. Amaretto is an Italian liquor that's made out of apricot kernels. Apricot kernels or peach stones have this distinct taste of bitter almonds. It's warm, a little spicy maybe, and sweet and almondy. This warm, sweet opening lasts for a good few minutes, but then it transitions into a rather deeper, darker, leathery, woody direction. There's this element of mysterious smokiness here. The leather, even though instantly recognizable, but is very smooth. In fact, to me, it's a very safe, very pleasant, very smooth kind of leather. And I'm speaking from the perspective of someone who does not like strong leather. This boozy and leathery aspect of it is what's giving this incredibly rich feel to the blend. It's well blended and feels like a formal wear scent, but it's quite versatile in my opinion. It'll go well on a formal suit or a leather jacket, and it's also perfect for a date night. In my head, I see this, and in fact, the whole L'Homme line to be the signature scent line for Harvey Specter from Suits. It feels like his scent, very self-assured, a little arrogant, still kind and very caring and very reliable. Someone who always shows up, almost perfect in every respect, but most importantly, so stylish and always impeccable in his attire.
Life is this. I like this.
Someone who's so good in what he does that even his wrongs seem right as well. It suits his personality so much. It's like he uses this whole line as his signature scent profile and switches between all the variants in this line depending upon his mood and the occasion. It's deep and warm. The patchouli here is designer style in the best way possible. And by that, I don't mean it's basic or generic quality, but it's rather crowd pleasing and easy to like kind of patchouli. The whole experience is this ultra refined, gourmandish, leathery, boozy, very slightly vanillic, mysteriously woody, sensually musky, and so sinfully luxurious. It's sensual, it's classy, it's elegant, it's rich but not cloying. The performance is good, it lasts all day on my skin. After 6 to 7 hour mark, it's more softer, but it's still there, projects moderately. It's sexy and romantic and is a perfect fall weather scent. It's L'Homme Ideal, the Parfum by Guerlain. So the next one on the list today is Jazz Club by Maison Margiela. Jazz Club to me is a perfect clubbing, a night out, date night, beer and chill with mates or a party fragrance for the fall. It's a warm, cozy and yet very outgoing kind of scent profile. This fragrance is a vibe, just like the brand or the perfumer may have intended. You spray this on yourself or in the air and your mind paints a mental image of this private jazz club somewhere in the basement of a rather classified and plain looking building in downtown London or whichever city strikes your fancy. It's a club which is not accessible to everyone. It's a private members club with membership available to only a distinguished few. You're one of those eminent members, a regular visitor, and you sit there in your usual spot, your chosen spot, a spot from where you're able to view and observe the whole room in its entirety. A room with premium leather sofas, dark ambience, intimate feel with melodious jazz music playing in the background in between the live pieces. The room is full but not overcrowded, and you can overhear some conversations There's an aura of class and sophistication and sexiness and mystery in the air. Elegant and exquisite smoky scent of premium cigars together with rich ambery rum or whiskey or cognac glass on the mahogany table. There's warmth in the room, warmth in every sip of your drink. You can feel everything. You're there, present in the moment. At the same time, you're lost in the moment. That's the kind of memory or feeling, kind of vibe it evokes. It's that vibe, that whole scenario, the whole setting summed up in this bottle. This is targeted towards men, but it's very unisex, and I love to smell this on myself, but it's absolutely sexy on a man. So it's pink pepper, lemon oil, neroli oil, clay sage oil, vetiver oil, styrex resin, rum, tobacco leaf, vanilla. Styrex is a type of resin that's warm and balsamic and has vanillic, leathery, and smoky and woody properties. The longevity here is excellent with moderate sillage. It creates this refined, boozy scent cloud around you. It's easy to wear and has pleasant tobacco and rum and leathery undertones. To me, none of these facets are challenging in any manner. It's not heavy or cloying. It's sweet, it's aromatic, it's spicy, it's ambery, it's vanillic. It's beautifully boozy and seductively woody. If you haven't tried this, while still advocating sampling first, I can tell you that this stuff smells better than you may have imagined. It's bold and it's beautiful. This is Jazz Club by Maison Margiela. So the next one I have here is Beau, Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's a Quentin Beige creation, and this is a beautiful, warm, sweet, woody, fruity, ambery, powdery, coconutty, spicy, and lactonic fragrance. There's pineapple, coconut, ginger, tonka bean, and sandalwood. Pineapple and coconut scent gives a tropical vibe, but the tropical aspect of it is not very summery tropical. It starts rather thick and heavy right from the opening, and hence it's a perfect choice for the months of spring and autumn. It's a beautifully ambery and woodsy and creamy and smooth and slightly powdery fragrance with the sandalwood and iris. It's a fragrance that's a lot of fun. It's a happy, flirty, and fun scent, in my opinion, and I mean it in the best possible way. It's not a juvenile kind of scent. It's the scent of a person who knows just how to have fun while being a stand up guy. It's fun and flirty with a lot of strength and substance and style. It's a witty guy scent who has a comeback ready for anything you throw at him. He doesn't shy away from being the funny one and has this effortless sense of humor. And he's not just funny, he's spontaneously witty and stylish and a smart mouth kind of guy. I don't know, that's the vibe I just get from this one.
And who's this succulent reminder of my own inadequacies?
Performance, in my opinion, is good with good longevity and moderate projection. Sample it first if you haven't already, because it can be a little polarizing and you may prefer the original Le Beau better than this one, as that one has this fresh opening to it and the tropical fruits in there seem to last more prominently until the deep dry down. But that's a scent which is perfect in the warm weather. To me, this one is a delicious fragrance and is perfect for the weather that's starting to get a little cold. Test this first. It's beautiful. This is Le Beau Le Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So the next on the list I have here is L'Homme Intense by Prada. This scent is what we call quintessentially classy and quite compellingly masculine offering from Prada. It's a beautifully blended, elegant, and sexy fragrance. In my opinion, it works beautifully throughout the year, but it's a perfect choice for fall. There's amber, patchouli, iris, sandalwood, leather, and tonka beans. There's a big dose of iris, so it's beautifully and elegantly powdery with a bit of woodiness, perfect amount of sweetness, and the perfect amount of leather. The best part of this whole experience and the feel and the setting this fragrance creates is this fantastic scent cloud it creates, which is so stylishly sexy and sophisticated. It's strong, it's dark, it's extremely classy, and a perfect choice for the cooler weather. It can be quite versatile in terms of when and where you wear it, but wear it with a suit to office or to a date, and it will turn heads and get you all the reactions to make your day. It has an element of sweetness, but it's not too sweet. It's warm, it's got a classy and gentlemanly feel to it. Patchouli here is so beautiful and so nostalgic in some profound way. Excellent performance in terms of longevity, projection, and sillage. It's a gorgeous fragrance. This is L'Homme Intense by Prada. So the next fragrance today is Dior Homme Parfum by Dior. Let me start by saying this, that this is a stunning and super sexy fragrance. I've said this before and I'll always say this, that Dior Homme Parfum is hands down one of the best, if not the best, men's fragrances. It's an absolute masterpiece by the house of Dior. Again, this is also a classy iris fragrance with a bit of orange, smooth leather, beautiful and sexy, and well blended rose. There's sandalwood, amberette seeds, oud, and cedarwood. It's a smooth, rich, sexy, mysterious, and intense leather fragrance with powdery, a little bit of fruity floral, some animalic and woody nuances. The leather here is not a polarizing kind of leather. It's rich and smooth and creamy and buttery in texture. It's essentially warm and addictive kind of fragrance with a cocooning feel to it. This thing smells expensive and extremely classy. There's a lipsticky, leathery feel to it. It's something that you have to smell yourself to experience. It can't be explained in words. Performance is fantastic with excellent longevity and it projects beautifully. It's more of a formal occasion kind of scent, in my opinion, and it's perfect for cooler weather. That's not to say that it cannot be used in warmer months. In my household, it's used throughout the year. It shines in warmer weather as well. Maybe go easy on the trigger when it's super hot or use it in the evenings. So it's Dior Homme Parfum by the house of Dior. My next pick today is Azzaro Most Wanted the Parfum. So it's a woody, spicy, ambery vanilla fragrance with ginger. It's a spicy and addictive fragrance with a stunningly intense, warm, and fiery character. There's a prominent and spicy but very smooth ginger in the opening, transitioning into this woody buzz and leading onto this simple but warm and feel good ambery vanillic dry down. It's not a very complex kind of fragrance, but it does its job of helping you smell nice and filling your senses up with warm and feel good whiffs during the cold. There's a bit of this toffee like feel to it, so good and so well balanced. It's not too heavy or too sweet. The sweetness here is quite toned down. It's a little dark and a little sexy scent, but very smooth in the way it's been blended. Performance wise, longevity is good with moderate projection, not necessarily beast mode scent, but people will be able to smell you. Beautiful smooth opening and an elegant dry down. It's a fairly versatile scent in my opinion. It can be used on the date night, night out, even for work, especially because it's not overly sweet. It's an easy to like kind of fragrance, particularly at the price point it's available to buy at. And it's quite a fail-safe choice for cool fall weather. But as always, sample first before you buy, especially if you do not like woody vanillic scents. This is Azzaro Most Wanted, the Parfum version. Up next, I have Stronger With You Intensely by Armani. This is not a groundbreaking scent profile and it definitely smells like something you've almost definitely smelled before. But it's a beautiful, easy grab, crowd pleasing, strong, and a very sexy kind of fragrance that's perfect for a night out. It's warm and spicy with the pink pepper, aromatic with lavender and sage. It's sweet, it's caramelly, it's spicy, a little powdery, it's ambery, it's woody, suede, and there's a big dose of vanilla. Absolutely everything that you like in a sexy and fun cooler weather fragrance. This is not a largely sophisticated scent. There's more of a joyful side to it. There's an alluring, caramelly, chocolatey, toffee-ish, delicious vibe about it. The vanilla, the syrupy sweetness gets even more amplified as it progresses towards the extreme dry down. There's a toasted, warm, cozy, and cocooning feel to it, absolutely perfect for colder weather. It's an intense yet airy fragrance and an addictive kind of fragrance that gives you the cozy, romantic fall winter weather vibe. It's perfect for both a fun and an extravagant night out with friends or a cozy Netflix and chill night in with your special someone. Excellent longevity with good projection, not beast mode, but good projection. This is Stronger With You Intensely by Armani. The next one on the list is Luna Rossa Black by Prada. Luna Rossa Black is an easy to wear, sweet, warm, spicy, powdery, aromatic, beautifully balsamic fragrance, which is so perfect for the cooler months. It's powdery, it's woody, it's ambery, it's musky, and it's beautifully vanillic. It opens with vibrant bergamot and angelica. There's coumarin, amberwood, patchouli, and musk. It's powdery, but it's soft powdery. Again, if you do not like powdery fragrances, you may want to sample it first. It's deep, dark, mysterious, classy, elegant, easy to wear, and it's pleasant to the nose. If you find it not very appealing to you at first, give it another chance, give it another try. It's the kind of fragrance that will grow on you. This is for a man who knows that he smells pleasant and that he does not have to try too hard, and that when he wears this, he will smell good and attractive and will not give the impression that he's trying too hard to get someone's attention. This is effortless chic in my opinion. It's pretty versatile for the months of autumn, winter, and will give out charming vibes from you in work or social setting, and is perfect for a date as well. It will shine if you are dressed up. When you wear it, doesn't have to be three-piece suit. It will work its magic if you are dressed in a sweater or a nice looking cardigan as well. It's not really a very complex fragrance, but it's a pleasant fragrance. Performance is average, not the best. It lasts a moderate amount of time and has a soft projection. As a skin scent, though, it'll stay with you a long time. And if you are snuggling or maybe cuddling with someone special, they will be able to smell this alluring ambery and vanilla goodness and the warmth. This is Prada Luna Rossa Black. The next one on the list is UOMO Born in Roma Intense by Valentino. This one is a much loved fragrance in my household, and each and every human in my household uses this, including myself sometimes. Every now and then, I just like to go to my perfume cupboard and smell and random fragrances, and this is one of those I just have to sniff. It's just a beautiful fragrance. It's sweet, it's aromatic, a little powdery, a little spicy, ever so slightly earthy, ambery, and beautifully vanillic fragrance that has elements of freshness and also warmth. That's the reason I really find it quite suitable to wear in warm or cooler weather. I featured this in my hot weather fragrances video as well, as in my house it's used throughout the year, but I do appreciate that it might be a tad bit too much for some people in some parts of the world where it gets kind of really hot, in which case I would say that this is still not out of question, as you can still use it in the evenings and spray lightly. Anyway, having said that, this is perfect for the months of fall. It's a beautifully masculine, sweet and creamy vanilla with some citruses, some zesty ginger, some fresh spicy notes, blended perfectly with aromatic lavender and slightly earthy, woody, and smoky and very slightly leathery vetiver in the base. It's a blend of freshness and warm sensuality, and for many people, it's kind of love at first sniff kind of scent. It's a pleasant scent, and most people will like it. It's super versatile and will work for almost all kinds of social scenarios. Good for office wear, casual wear, date night, successful blind buy for most people, but still sample first. It's super seductive and super masculine. I've said this before that even though it's probably not the most unique or niche style scent, it's different enough to have in your designer collection. Excellent longevity for a designer, lasts all day, 8+ hours, maybe more. Projects beautifully, not beastly, but beautifully, and leaves a sexy trail. This is UOMO Born in Roma Intense by Valentino. Another easy grab and an effortless choice for colder months is Club Black by Mercedes-Benz. There's bergamot, benzoin, incense, vanilla. It's a warm, smooth, spicy, ambery, balsamic, slightly smoky, and woody vanillic scent, which is just perfect for fall. And especially at this price point, it's an absolute steal and kind of ticks quite a few boxes. One thing I'd like to say is to not go for the hype. It was hyped quite a lot in the past, and I must say that it's not a groundbreaking fragrance and is rather linear in the profile, but it's a pleasant fragrance. It's crowd pleasing and it's affordable. And the vanilla in the dry down is addictive. Performance is a bit tricky here. Some people do complain about the longevity, but I haven't had any such experience where it only lasted a few minutes. On me, it has moderate longevity and offers soft to moderate projection. It does last about 6 to 7-ish hours on my skin, and if you spray it on clothes, you will be able to smell it till the end of the day. So sample first to check the longevity, how it lasts for you, how it performs for you. It's a lovely, simple but beautiful vanilla. It's Mercedes-Benz Club Black. So that's it for today, guys. That was the last fragrance in today's list. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be doing another video or more with my niche or luxury picks or affordable niche picks for fall soon. Meantime, if you like the video, please do press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.